Hey everybody, I'm Nemesis with the Crypto Brothers, and I've got CryptoMykel with me.
What's up, everybody?
How's it going?
How y'all doing tonight?
Yeah, this is kind of new one for me, so hopefully everything is working just fine. Let me see here. Okay, showing that we're live and got a green, so it looks like everything is good. So yeah, awesome. So
it's good on my end.
So how are you today? I know we've been talking for a little bit here while we've been watching the DCTV.
yeah, because we had to give him some some DCTV, some props on that. It was a great stream.
Oh yes, most certainly.
We definitely didn't want to take away from that. So here we are.
Right.
But it's been a good day.
Nice. Hey, I had a good day. I had to work today. I know you had a day off, so nice.
Yeah, it was my day off. Well, I was on the roof putting Christmas lights up
with your kid, so. as a good dad, right?
It was great dad. It was a great choice. She loved every second of it.
Oh, nice.
I'll post a picture in the end later.
Right.
Maybe.
Yo, we got Raven Daily.
What's up,
I
Raven?
got one of his shirts on. Mad props. Got Bit Native here. Dig it all. That's awesome. Robert Scully.
Right.
It's a start, yo.
Ninja Grassmaster, what's up, Tony? Hopefully you got that rig going, dude.
Right. I hope you did too.
That rig has been a headache for sure.
Oh my gosh.
For whatever reason, it's just the rig, man. I really don't understand.
Neither do I.
There is no reason for it not to be working, and it's just not working.
Right. Learning experiences. Gotta love it.
Yeah.
Failure, the best teacher.
So it's still working. Yeah.
So, let's kind of dig into what we were doing today, which was kind of just asking a miner, what's up?
Right on, yeah.
So,
a couple questions and I'll ask you.
Right. So I know you got into Bitcoin before I did. When did you actually start?
Let's see. I bought my first, part of Bitcoin, February of this year. I've learned a little bit about it. I helped a friend of mine put a rig together, before I ever even bought. So I was familiar with it. I just never really got into it, I guess. And February rolled around, dude, and I saw my buddy sell a couple Bitcoin. I was like, well,
got the little tingle, huh?
Better late than never.
Yes.
So it's always a good time to buy Bitcoin.
Yes.
Always.
Yes.
So, but officially February. First miner was turned on around April.
Okay. So when did you actually hear about Bitcoin, though?
Oh man, back 2012, 2013. I was still close knit with some people that I was playing games with, and I've heard about it, and I was like, no, that's not gonna. It might be something, Wish I would have listened then.
Right.
But here we are now. Ain't gonna dread on nothing.
Right.
So.
Guess you can fire one then.
Yeah. So pretty much the same thing, like when did you get into crypto? When did you start officially mining?
Okay, yeah. First off, what's up, Perma Sherpa? We got Sundrop in the house now. Woohoo! It's a party now.
You're like 20 minutes away from me right now. What's up, dude? Oklahoma.
Right. But yeah, it's like I had originally heard about Bitcoin, oh god, I want to say like 2011, where my wife's youngest kid, who's more a computer guy, he heard about Bitcoin. He's like, dude, you should get Bitcoin. Go onto this website, do a survey. They'll give you a Bitcoin. I was like, what do I need that for? He's like, you just hold on to it. I'm like, why? You just hold it. Don't worry about it. Just hold it.
I'll hold it.
And now I kick myself because I could have gotten a full Bitcoin when it was like nothing.
Right. Done nothing for it.
Right. But I didn't actually start really looking into it until last December. Actually, my wife told me to take a look into Bitcoin of all people. So I got the wife backing me up, which is awesome.
Right on.
So
It's
yeah,
always good support.
right, exactly. She said she's like, too many people are talking about it. She's like, you got to look into it. So I start looking into it. It's like right around $19,000. I'm like, yeah, I'm not buying that shit. But
Right
it's like, as I'm researching it, I start watching it just take an elevator ride down. I'm like, this is looking affordable. And I kind of started looking into the technology, and I'm like, why didn't I learn about this before? I love this stuff. I need more of it. This is awesome. So I started DCAing a little bit here and there, not too much as the market was coming down. And I'm like, started hit the bottom and kind of come up. I'm like, all right, I'm awesome. And it came down lower, and I'm like, I suck.
Yeah, I think I bought my first at like 10 grand. And here we are today.
Right, yeah, I was right around the same point. I was like right around 10 grand, just kept on taking an elevator down.
I ain't sweating it.
Right.
I'm not sweating it one bit.
And then I want to say back in like May or something like that, I caught one of Peter's streams from, well, it wasn't really a stream at the time, it was a recording from Bite Size Bitcoin. And he was talking about his mining farm, showed his setup on there, and I'm like, that's cool. My background is cars, so I like building stuff, and I saw what he built, and I'm like, yo, I like this. So I'm like, and I started researching into it, and I'm like, well, that's actually supporting the network. I enjoy that aspect, and I get rewarded for actually keeping the decentralization of everything. I was hooked. So I just started DCAing into my rigs. Of course, I didn't know about DCAing until the Bitcoin Pub. Definitely I'll have links in down below to all of that stuff. But yeah, I mean, once I started DCAing into the market and DCAing into the rigs, I started seeing a whole lot more of what I was doing in the backside being more fruitful for my labor. Even though the market was going down, yeah, the mining aspect, it was just, I just started just enveloping all around it. I don't even really care about the investing part of it anymore. I love my rigs.
That's very true. I don't care that it's down right now because, hash rate is everything for me.
God,
so
I love it. As the price goes down, the network hash rate duffs with it, and oh my God.
Oh yeah, I've loved every second of this.
And from the research that I've done, whenever through the past, every time that the market dipped, all the people that kept their rigs on with the market dipping, they were the ones that came out ahead on the other side. So I'm just gonna.
I haven't turned mine off yet.
Nope. I know many people.
They've been running.
Have.
I have, like I told you the other day. There's a very close person in my life that has two rigs that aren't being used at all. They're just sitting there.
It's like, bring them over. I'll keep them warm.
I've tried. I said, I'll just bring them over to my house. I'll let them run. I'll give you a little bit.
Right,
you can have them
a whole host mining.
I don't care, right? I said that's perfectly fine with me.
Right.
More for me.
Oh yeah, for sure.
He won't go for it, man. He doesn't want to sell it, but he doesn't want to turn it on either.
I don't get it.
That glorified paperweight right now. I think at least strip it apart and make a PC out of it.
Right. No, exactly.
It's okay. That's life.
So, what kind of a background do you have? I mean, is it in computers at all?
Man, I've done just about everything. I mean, I'm only 27, so I'm still pretty young. 3 kids, that's a job in itself.
Oh yeah, that grind is real.
Robert Scully knows. What's up, Crypto Mom? I see you.
Oh, we got the Crypto Mom. Oh gosh, it's time to start.
Oh yeah. But, Mr. Scully knows what that's like. So that's a full-time job in itself.
Oh yes.
I've done roofing.
I don't have kids, plumbing. But I understand. I vicariously live through my friends with their kids.
I worked on cars. I I built my my 2000 Trans Am that I used to have before I had kids.
We should work on getting that back. I'm just saying.
That is yeah, it's on my.
I've got an 84.
It's on my moon goals because I love that car.
I will help you build it. I will help you build it, my man. Not a problem. I got an 84 Z28 that I've got as a full-blown dragster.
I've seen the pictures of it. And
yeah.
I mean, I love it. I mean, I live in Oklahoma, so you know, Street Outlaws is all over around.
I want to go over there and spank them guys. Oh yes.
I mean, dude, you just come on down, dude. I'll show you where to go.
If that man ever watches my YouTube, which he probably won't, I have the most respect for him. But man, I want to whoop on him.
I would definitely be there to watch that.
Rock on.
Yeah.
Nice,
but
nice.
you know, I've worked on cars. I used to play. I played a lot of video games, so I built my own computers. That's what my first rig was. It was my gaming computer that was just kind of out of date, and it was just literally just sitting there.
Yep.
I have a. I'll post a link down here in a little bit. Maybe I can try and find it, or search my stuff on the pub. I posted a link of my entire like build up through what it became, what it was in the case. Started mining inside the case, brought it outside the case, added the second GPU. So it became what it is, but it's definitely old. I mean, the motherboard's like, you know, 8-9 years old. So
I've got you beat, I think, just by a little bit.
Yeah, I think you're saying like what 13 years on your motherboard?
years old. It's got what is it? A DDR3 RAM in there that's actually running at DDR2 speed. So if anybody's sitting there saying that you can't mine with an old computer, they don't know what they're talking about.
No, dude, it's still going away, dude. I mean, it had problems at first, but I think it was just because of what I started mining on.
Yeah.
The algorithm was just didn't quite like it. But ever since I've changed to Ethash and mine Ethereum Classic, I've had no problems.
Oh yeah, that ETC.
Gotta love it. But yeah, what do you do outside of mining and crypto?
Well, I'm actually I'm in the car industry, so my full-time job, I'm a parts delivery driver, and then as my side hustle, I restore and build classic hot rods. I do resto mods, all the way down to just straight 100%, you know, 1,000-point cars. So, you know, the cars are, you know, for me is my lifeblood. I can't really foresee myself never not turning a wrench. I'll probably be that, you know, that 90-year-old hot rod god that everybody refers to.
That's what I want to do. I just want to work on cars. I enjoy working on cars. Older muscle cars. It's been in my family. So just kind of what I grew up around.
Yeah, maybe we can get get a Camaro build together.
I mean, I don't know about Camaros, but Firebirds.
Or Firebird. Well, they're the same creature, really.
I mean,
for the generation that you're going after, they're all the same. It's just the body style change.
You know, F-body life.
If you talked about the 70s, then it's Pontiac all the way.
Yeah, 100%. But yeah, I mean, so here let's get into a little bit of more of a mining topic. How do you feel about ASICs?
Well, that one, I guess I've already crossed over into the dark side. I've got Bitmain.
Thank you.
Yeah.
You have how many? Like what? 3, 4?
5 Bitmain E3 amp miners.
Nice.
Yeah, I mean, price points on them, they're decent. I mean, they're no different than running, you know, a 7 GPU rig with a little less power usage, but the price point, you can't go wrong. You can't really beat them. I mean, with a GPU rig, I'm gonna spend $1,000 more. So for me, I wanna maximize my dollars. But in the other hand, it's a gamble. You know, if everybody forks off just like how Monero did with Kryptonite, you know, you got a whole bunch of bricks, but eventually some people went back on because of the fact that, unfortunately, as much as everybody's like, oh, I hate ASICs because I'm all about decentralization, the ASICs bring in a bit of security because they can release a whole bunch of them onto a network, and that will bring in some good security. But the problem is, yeah, yeah, I see that, yeah. You know, it's like
I don't own any you know.
Yeah, I've crossed over onto that dark side. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. You can fire on. Yeah, you can fire on me later.
I had to add that in there because I mean, it's always good to have a little chat about it.
Right. What's your viewpoint on the ASICs?
No, thank you, sir. Plus, I mean, I live in, you know, like a double wide trailer, so I can hear mine with my bedroom door shut. So, and I only have like 6 cards or 5 cards. So,
wow. That's paper thin. Because like I've actually got my mining room is like to my left here. My rigs are like 10 feet from me. My microphone isn't even picking it up.
Yeah, I don't know if mine's even picking mine up.
No.
I mean, it's literally like right there. Like,
yeah, I hear my big box fan more than anything else. The ASICs are actually
I can
pretty
hear my
quiet.
box fan through my headphones right now.
Yeah, my ASICs are pretty quiet actually. The bit main for mining Bitcoin, those ones are like having an industrial vacuum cleaner going off on a microphone.
Yeah, I've heard those, dude. They're just.
Oh yeah, it's like a rock
Can't hear
concert.
anything. No, I mean, and even the trick with putting them inside of a cooler, I mean, it helped a little.
A little, yeah. I know a few people that have done it that way, and
still, I mean, it helped cool them down.
Yeah.
But if you were going for like noise reduction, definitely not anything to help that. Putting it outside your house helps that. You know, like Boss, he has that mining shed.
Yes.
Smart. That's outside his house. You know, don't got to hear that.
Right.
But
right.
I don't own ASICs. I don't plan on owning ASICs. Yeah, I got GPUs all the way.
Yeah, but I mean, it's not like I'm all ASIC myself. I'm actually in the process of building another GPU rig myself, so that I could put it in the back of my house and actually warm up my house in the back. Because
once you switch over to Hive, you know, you can hook up to Wi-Fi.
Right.
Which is pretty cool. I told Tony he needs to hook his rig up to Wi-Fi so he can just push it around on that cart. Just get like a really long extension cord and just push it around.
Right.
Like, oh, I gotta take it with me. It's cold.
Right.
So scoot it closer to you. It would totally work.
Right. Considering it's actually 25 degrees outside right now. And
I wish.
I have windows open in my house. I've got 4 windows open in my house, and no furnace, and it's 76 degrees in here.
It's like 76 degrees in here right now. I have nothing on. I closed my window right before the stream happened, but it's starting to warm up because with my doors shut, like that door's shut, like my kids' room doors are shut. The mining rig really warms up this living room, like this space. It gets really toasty in here.
Oh yeah.
So much so I think it fools the thermostat.
Oh yeah. We were having a problem with that last year here too.
Like my living room, my bedroom is like freezing cold. I have 2 blankets in my room right now. I'm like
exactly.
You know, I don't understand like the heater's on, but it's just not coming on because it's like, oh, it's 80 degrees in the living room. We're not gonna come on. It's not gonna come on.
Nope.
Whatever. It's fine though. I mean, it's keeping my electric down. So
yes. What I've also noticed is that it pays for my household electric. I can leave every light on in the house now. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, I mean, my electric's not too bad here in Oklahoma. I think it 10 to 11 cents. You know, it always varies.
Yeah, that's about where I'm at.
It's not too bad. It's abnormal, I guess. Better than some places.
Hey, Crypto Mom's building a little campfire.
Oh yeah, get them Jeeps out. So, are you team red or team green?
I'm actually Team Green. I have
Team Green.
I have a lot of NVIDIA. Even in my main computer, I've got an NVIDIA GTX 1070 in here. And when I'm not on my PC, this sucker's mining away too.
Right.
But my next rig is actually Team Red. So I'm gonna have my first Team Red coming involved. And I'm actually gonna do that as part of my mining series. So if anybody's wanting to learn how to build a rig, they should check out my my mining series. And even if you're just curious, you know, mining curious or whatever, we welcome everybody.
Always, yeah. I've been chiming in and helping out.
Oh yes, this guy is awesome.
Whenever I'm not busy, which is like all the time, but I try and help out where I can, when I can. Luckily, you know, it's on my phone, so I can, you know, always text in, chime in when I need to.
Right.
Luckily. But I try, man. I'm definitely going to be there for this build because I am Team Red and Team Green. I have both. My first rig was it was all NVIDIA. It's a 2-card NVIDIA rig. It ain't nothing fancy. I want to add 3 cards to that board, but I'm kind of nervous.
Talking about that, that actually leads into my next question. What has stopped you from DCAing into your rigs?
Well, let's see. Starting up this clothing brand that I've been making.
Oh snap! Shill it.
Yeah, definitely post a link in there. If Chris Anderson or Raven can post it in there, that'd be great. So that way I don't have to. But yeah, I've been working on that. That's been taking a lot of my time and resources.
Legit putting in that grind.
Yeah, I got to, man. I mean, we have 10,000 people
waiting
to get on you in. No, I have not. We're working on some payment stuff to make sure that it's fine. I don't want to, you know, have somebody buy something and then something go wrong and then them not get that. So I would definitely want to make sure that that's right first.
Definitely let me know. So, I might just try to be your first customer.
Dude, hey, I'm down whenever. The site is technically running. It is fully functioning. So I'm just trying to finish out the little quirks.
Very cool. Cool.
I'm kind of a nitpicker. I like things to be like real, like.
And what's the name of the website?
CryptoMykelDesigns.com.
Very nice.
You know, real simple.
Right.
Real simple.
Very cool.
So it's been fun, man. But yeah, it's stopped me from DCing to my rigs. Unfortunately, I want to get one. At least I want to get like a 1070, or that was my goal. My NVIDIA rig was gonna be like, I wanted to be like the Generations rig. I wanted to be like a 1050 Ti, which is what I got. A 1060, a 1070 Ti, a 1080 Ti. That's what I wanted it to originally be, but then I bought a Team Red rig and I stopped.
What's your thoughts on that? The RTX lineup. That's like a major flop with their drivers.
It's just a refresh of a refresh of a refresh. It's nothing. It's nothing great. I looked at the things, or I looked at the stats earlier. It's nothing fantastic. I'm disappointed.
Yeah, did you hear about?
I'm just disappointed in, you know, the 2000 series of the NVIDIA.
Did you hear about the what is it, the 2080 Ti fires?
Yeah, it's.
You want to burn your house down? Get a new 2080 Ti.
Yeah, I mean, and imagine somebody having a full mining rig of those right now, like a 12 card rig. I imagine they've turned their rigs off.
I hope so.
I imagine. I hope if anybody has one out there, please turn it off for the safety of yourself.
Right.
They've been catching on fire. It's
NVIDIA
crazy.
has admitted to it.
Yeah, I mean, kudos to them for admitting to it.
They didn't want to at first. Yeah. They're like, "Oh no,
of course not. No, that's not our cards. It's
after a few
else.
thousand of them bursting into flames, we're like, "Oh yeah, we might have made a little mess up here.
We might have messed up, but you know, it's okay."
Right.
Definitely, Crypto Mom, you are getting a Christmas present. I am currently working on that right now.
Oh, snaps.
So don't you worry for all of these awesome USPS fuck ups. Sorry, YouTube, not sorry. Yeah, it's stupid. I hate USPS even more so now. So we won't go there. But you're definitely getting a Christmas present, so don't you worry. No need. So I mean, you run your rigs on what? SMOS right now, right? Yeah.
Yep, I'm an SOMS guy. It's just it's so easy to run this stuff. I mean, it's about the simplest OS that I've come across, but I know that with my next rig, I'm going to do the HiveOS. I'm going to check out that one. I'm also going to check out other OSs too on that rig. That's going to turn into my test rig, actually, so that I can kind of expand my knowledge and post video about it. This way, there's just more content out there. There's just not enough people just kind of getting this knowledge out there to where it's understandable. My goal is
like we talked about the other day. There's no Hive 2.0 videos.
Exactly.
Hardly any.
Exactly. Everybody's got the older.
You're walking in blind now.
And that's what I want. I have been. It's like I was afraid that I was going to get into this space, and you know, like The Simpsons, it's already been done.
Yep.
So seeing that there are a few things that haven't been done because this space is constantly innovating, moving forward. Everybody's putting in a lot of work, especially when the market is down. So yeah, this is awesome. And for me, so you know, it's like I'll be definitely continuing DCA. Huh, what did Chris Anderson put down? Need a wrench to post. Oh
yeah, wrenches.
Yeah, I don't know how. I have to figure out how to do that. That's a good one to bring up, Chris, Mr. Sundrop. I will work on that next time.
Definitely next time.
Yes.
I will definitely be on here again. Don't you worry. Don't anybody worry. We'll be doing videos soon because HiveOS is something special, in itself.
Yeah.
Luckily, I got all my stuff running before they switched over to 2.0, so I knew what I was doing beforehand. But now I'm trying to have like relearn it because my rigs have been set up. So like helping Tony, I'm like, yeah, you click this button. That button doesn't exist anymore.
Oh, my wife just chimed in, Rianne.
Uh-oh.
She just put in to tell about WinMiner. I actually was checking out WinMiner, which is competition to NiceHash. And I actually find that there are times where WinMiner is about 10 to 20 cents more profitable per day. Yeah, which puts it almost comparable to my regular GPU rigs.
Right.
It puts it maybe a penny or two off. I was like, whoa, this is actually kind of nice.
I'm definitely gonna thank you for that, Rianne, reminding your husband there. I will definitely go look into that. I don't know where I put my pen. WinMiner. Alright, definitely gonna check that out.
So, how many algorithms or coins have you actually pointed your rigs at?
3.
3.
I started mining on Bitcoin private.
Oh.
For the pubs pool.
Nice.
That was my first test. That was like my testing of my rigs getting started.
Oh, that's
so
right.
You
got to watch my hash power grow.
Yes, I watched that. There you go. Chris Anderson, I think you added a space after .com, so it didn't hold it together. Didn't post the link. Oh well, yeah, you can't because you're not a moderator. Never mind. Don't listen to me.
Yeah, I've got to change that.
Right. No, you're fine. I wasn't even thinking about it. Yeah, I started on Bitcoin private. I got my RX rig and I started dabbling that rig into Ethereum because it's an RX rig. It's 3 RX 570s, 4 gigabytes. The FXX. I got it from a buddy of mine down in Texas.
Oh, nice.
I stole them, for like 400, like $40, I think, for all three. I stole them from him. I think I spent like a good like $600 on that entire rig in itself. Risers, board, everything.
Hey, I think I might have turned him into a moderator. I hope so.
Yeah, I don't have any idea.
Right. And then of course
Post something, Chris.
I click. Oh yeah, he is a moderator now. Aha!
There you go. There you go. Good job, buddy.
He taught me how to do something. That is awesome. That's what I love about this crypto nation, man. So many people are just so friendly out here. You got Mr. Chris Anderson, who just helped me out. That is awesome.
Rocking. Now we got this going.
Right.
So now that's chilled. You can post your you can subscribe to the website, and as soon as it's like 100% live, everybody will get notified. But anyway, back to what we're doing.
Right.
Started out on ETH, on Dwarf Pool. Had a lot of problems with Dwarf Pool. They weren't pulling out. They wouldn't go to my address, so I have money sitting on Dwarf Pool, and they won't let me withdraw it. So, whatever. Welcome.
What?
Yeah, it's stupid. So, whatever. So I switched that, and I went to ETH Classic, and got all that set up on Hive with my RX rig, and then once that was working, waited for my SMOS, time to run out, and hopped on over onto Hive. So, and I've been on ETH Classic ever since. I think my I touched my stool. I think, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, take it easy, Crypto Mom. Thank you for being here. Get those little doges to bed.
Yeah, for sure. So good night, Crypto Mom. Have put them kids to bed for sure. We will see you later.
And smash the like button on your way out, please.
For sure. And subscribe. Like and subscribe, both of us.
Right.
Please. I think it's been like 4 or 5 months, maybe, that I've been on HiveOS. So I've been on like ETH Classic since then.
Very
so
nice.
I mean, it's not very much. It's only like 111 mega hash a second. So that's nothing crazy. But I mean, I make an Ethereum Classic right now I make one every 2 days. And I'm loving every second of this.
Right.
But,
As the network hash typically drops. Oh my
normally,
God.
I make one every week. So every week I get one. So I mean, it's fine with me. It's a long-term investment anyway. So just stacking them up.
Mm-hmm. And it's I think it's hilarious. Some of these at-home miners that are turning off their rigs, going, "Oh, it's not profitable anymore." And the first question I have to ask them, it's like, were you cashing your coins out every month to pay the electric bill? Then what does it matter?
Nope. That's why I'm not taking those out to pay the electric bill. I'll just pay that out of my pocket. I don't care. It's not that much.
Right.
Literally, I think it's like $12. Or like 12 to 21 bucks. I really don't remember. So that's part of my DCA money. I don't care. Oh well. It's one less coin that I DCA into. More money for Bitcoin.
Oh yes, my wife just realized I gave her moderator role. Now that I know how to do it.
Right, and now she can moderate everybody's.
Right.
Wife has to have a wrench. So my next question was the same thing you just asked me, pretty much.
Go for it.
What coin or coins have you mined?
I've actually only done 2. Which, of course, I started off in the Bitcoin private with the pub. And I started noticing that the network hash rate started kind of climbing, and I was like, dude, this looks and breathes of pure ASICs coming online. and Imaginary Pi was who was running the pool, one of two running the pool. He's like, nah, this is ASIC resistant. Don't worry. I'm like, man, something just doesn't look right. I'm just saying. And then like one day,
they were testing out their.
Yeah, I started seeing it was just acting funny. Yeah, exactly. And then once I realized that it was actually on there, I was like, yo, I can't do this.
Ravencoin's a good one. Anderson. Definitely what we're trying to get Tony on.
Yep. Got to get the ninja on that stuff.
Yeah, it's definitely what we've been trying to do. It's been a little
thorn in my side with this one, but it's like learning curves. You know, we're all learning in this space. It's all relatively new, especially for me. I've been in this space for less than a year, so it's like I've been like a sponge to knowledge, just going yum 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 yum.
Yeah, and it's been a pain in my side as well. I just don't understand why it's not working.
Yeah.
Everything is right, but it's just not working.
Yep. And then the other coin that I've been mining is that Ethereum Classic.
Oh yeah, I love that ETC.
And I kind of got onto it a little bit before you did, of course.
Yep, just a little. You got a little bit of a jump on me, but I mean, you got to jump on me regardless. You have like 5 times the hash rate that I do. But hey, it's all good.
Right. We will get you there.
Anybody out there wants to donate, a 1070, that would be fantastic. So do you or have you thought about maybe a designated pool for yin.io? Because I've kind of tossed that idea around in my head. I think that'd be kind of interesting.
Oh, man, that one's interesting. That would be interesting for.
It would be great.
But it would also, I mean, that would be interesting to do a yen pool. Because like I know a few other YouTuber personalities that have they're doing like a YouTube pool, subscriber pool.
Yep, there's tons of them. I mean, I think Vosk had one for a while.
Right.
Son
of a Tech had it on there.
I had one for a while. The Hash and Miner. So I mean, it makes sense.
I mean, I guess it would. For me, I would almost have to try to talk to a few of my coder buddies. And see if there's something that we can work up.
Yeah, it would definitely be interesting in my. Got an old Apple IIe. Get out of here, Chris.
Circa 1980.
Thing's gonna blow up.
Right.
All the dust trapped inside of it is a hazard.
Oh yeah, you always gotta
like 2080.
Right, you gotta remember those old computers, old electronics when they first fire up. They got that smell.
You're like, what is that? Oh, it's just the electronics frying. It's okay.
It's cleaning.
It's cleaning itself off. Clean off the dust because how hot it gets. So I mean, we've already kind of hit on my last question. It was I told you I had 9 questions with a 1 trolley question, but we already went there. What are your thoughts on Bitcoin private, man?
Oh God, shitcoin private.
I mean,
I've got.
We already went there, so I mean, it kind of like ruined it just a little.
Oh God. But, it's horrible. It's absolutely horrible. I've got 50 of them that won't even pay the electricity it took to get them.
Yeah, I mean, it was sitting at like $50 and
down
it went.
I was able to move a little bit of it whenever Bitcoin private hit its all-time high. And I felt like on top of the world, but right
like
after
I think $50 was all-time high.
Yeah, and I got rid of like 60 of them, something like that. It was awesome. And then right after that, it was just taking an elevator down. I think it's like $2 now.
$2.40.
Yeah.
As of right now.
Oh God, it's so painful to even look at that wallet.
Yeah, I haven't turned that wallet on in like forever.
Yeah, I have not. turned it on since I made my new computer.
I don't want to look at it. Oh yeah.
I don't even. I think it would take more electricity.
We just had a spike. November 24th, it was sitting at $1.60.
Oh gosh.
And today we're at $2.40.
Oh god, it's pumping. Oh no.
it pumped like massively.
That's bad.
That's awesome, dude. Just like pump to like $5 or $6 so I can just dump my shit and get out. That's all I ask for.
Right.
That's all I want. I mean, I really. It was great. It was a good learning experience, and that's like all it was.
Right.
Plus, my original rig did not like that algorithm whatsoever. It would always shut off for random reasons.
Yeah, it was shutting off on me. It was so hot. Oh my god.
And the moment I switched over, the moment I got off it, like went to ETH. The moment I went to ETH, it was good. ETH Classic, it got even better.
Yeah.
It was so this is what overclocking is.
Right.
Yeah, I couldn't hardly overclock on Bitcoin private. It would crash my rig.
Yeah.
My 1050 had to run. I had to underclock my 1050, and that's it. I had to underclock it. I couldn't.
And that's with the biggest fan that you can put on it, right?
Yeah, I just have like a normal 10-inch box fan. Like it's nothing fancy.
Yeah, I had to pump my graphics cards with so much power to make them run right. Oh, it was so inefficient.
Yeah, I mean, it was nothing crazy.
Yeah.
But I mean, right now, during the summer I had the fan blowing on them. Right now I have it sitting on top of the rig, pulling the air, pulling the hot air from the rig and pushing it up.
Right.
And into my up because just trying to keep it moving, and it's working out pretty great.
Right.
So far.
And well, you actually, because you didn't mind that many algorithms or anything, I have to modify one of my questions on the fly, I guess. What do you think about all these algos that are forking?
They can fork off all they want, dude. I really don't care.
Like, like for instance, Monero versus the B Trash.
That's disgusting. You need to go wash your mouth out.
Right. Oh boy. Hold on. I got alcohol. It'll sanitize it.
Yeah, you need to. That's gross. I mean, forking, it can hurt and help especially like how I feel with like Ethereum when they forked, and now we got Ethereum Classic. It was so much better. They didn't like fork away from like ASICs, like some have. They forked off Zcash forked off. Monero forked off, and I mean that's good because it still helps both sides.
What would be your strategy through something like that?
Dude, totally. Like if I was in your position, I would like mine both of the same thing. Like, why not?
Right.
Like mine the ASIC version, just an ASIC version, then mine just the GPU version. I mean, in theory, you're only helping both sides of the network.
This is one that I've always kicked around, actually. It's something that I've kind of asked myself a few times why I don't ever see it. But algorithms that are like, okay, here's the ASIC side, here's the GPU side. You guys are mining simultaneously, but neither one is affecting each other for competition-wise.
Yeah, I don't understand why they haven't done that. I truly don't understand.
Yeah.
I don't think it would be that difficult. I don't know.
Right. I don't know coding. I'm like in the beginning stages of that.
I've dabbled in like HTML, like creating websites and stuff, but that's really it. Definitely nothing deep like that. I wish they would, because that'd be great. It would really help. It would really help a single community out. Like Ethereum Classic could do it. Have a GPU and an ASIC side. So you got two lanes on a highway, and they're both working, going together without crashing.
Exactly, exactly. And then
so
like, I wonder what it would take
I don't see
to do
why it
it.
wouldn't work.
Yeah, exactly. So if there's any developers out there that are making algorithms, why aren't you doing this?
Double algorithm everything. I mean.
Yeah, I think that would actually help with decentralization almost. You would actually almost stop the in-house fighting, I think.
Totally. You know, it would be like, well, I got to get off this coin now because the ASICs are coming in and killing it.
Right.
Well, let's just go and fix that and write a second algorithm for just, you know, just for the GPUs.
Right.
Leave the ASICs where they are, let them do their own, and then write a separate algorithm for GPUs.
Right, and it's not
GPUs
hard
can
to do
adapt
it.
to anything.
Right.
The GPUs can adapt. They can just leave the algorithm for the ASICs, and then the second algorithm be just for GPUs.
Right.
They wouldn't even have to. They wouldn't even have to edit the first algorithm. They could just leave it and then make another one inside the same code.
Right. You got this pool port over here is all ASIC at this higher difficulty, and then you got the GPUs with a double pool port number. So they'll have a regular port number and then an end port, and they'll be able to have their own difficulty, which is a lot lower. I don't see, because like my ASICs, if I look at a pool and it's got a double port number on there, my ASICs are useless on there. I cannot point it at that mining pool.
Yep, because
it only does one port number.
Yep. And they can easily fix it. I think. They just don't want. They just don't want to.
Yeah, I think it's just too much work.
I think they enjoy us all fighting.
Yeah.
That's what I think. They're like,
little, just little puppets. We're just puppets to the marionettes.
Just cut their heads off and watch them running around. It's okay.
Right. Look at the experiment. This is funny.
We'll be fine. Everything's fine. Life's fine.
Right.
No.
So we got 15, for like 46 minutes. Yeah, 46. We got 15 people watching us. So thank you all that has been sticking around watching us, just kind of chit chat and hanging out. But if you guys,
I'm all out of questions. So
definitely
we're just here for y'all. So any of y'all have any questions?
Yeah,
please,
definitely.
We are here like right now. Ask away.
Oh, it's BizTech. It's one of my buddies that I told him about that he was on. Cool.
He says your neighbor.
Yes. That's awesome.
It's your neighbor. Well, hello, Nemesis neighbor.
Right.
Or Brian's neighbor. I guess I could say Brian's neighbor. You probably know she's Brian.
Right. Oh wow, we jumped up to 17 people too. Went from 15 to 17. Rock on.
Nice, dude. For sure. Smash the like button.
Right, all you people, smash it.
Smash away, dude. Once I figure out how to like get my OBS working with YouTube and get my stream working, because I tried to stream the other day and it wouldn't work, dude. Like I don't know what was going on. It just kept like it said I was live, and it says that I streamed for like 2 minutes, and then it published the video, and it would only be like 22 seconds long. So obviously something's wrong.
Yeah, we'll have to work on that.
So for sure, I'm down to do this. I can come on here once a week.
Actually, yeah. Well, you just kind of beat me to my last my garbage question. It was my throwaway one, which was like, definitely would love to have you be a part of my team for sure. I think your knowledge is pretty helpful. And it's like we kind of work opposite schedules, so definitely like even through the Discord, you could be hitting it in the morning, and then I'm on in the evening when you're at work, either working or doing the dad thing.
Right, that's like mine. My job at Fight Club. I guess I shouldn't talk about that.
Oh, you broke your first rule. The first couple of rules, actually.
I've done it more than once. I'm more than a one-time offender. It's okay.
Raven's got a sad face.
Yeah, I know. Oh, we're losing people. It's because I talked about it. I'm sorry.
Oh no.
Sadder face. That's like the best thing. Raven's usually at work when I'm not at work. He's at home when I'm not at home. That man
works around the clock. He never sleeps. I mean, somebody's got to give him like a sleeping pill this way. He knocks out for 24 hours just once in his life.
He's gotten better. He's gotten better. I tried to get on the other day. And like, well, it was like it was like 12 o'clock my time, so it was like 1 o'clock his time.
Right.
He's like, I gotta go to bed, dude. Like I've hit my cutoff, and I made him stay on. I made him stay on. I felt bad, but he stayed on. But he's gotten better. He's getting himself a little schedule going.
That's good.
You got to treat your body right.
Right. Got to time box that, like Peter would say.
Yeah. Like me and him were first talking about. He's getting better. Yeah.
Yep.
Back when I was like first starting on my first website, and I was up till like 2, 3 in the morning, and I physically couldn't do it anymore, because then I have to get up at like 7 to get my kids ready for school, and I was like, I can't do this. I can't even function during the day like this. It was terrible. Drinking lots of coffee, lots and lots of coffee.
Right.
That's how I survive. Oh, you want breakfast? Coffee. You want lunch? Coffee. And then I'll eat a little lunch.
Right.
To get the shakies off, so that way I can get back to work. But it's definitely hard balancing all this stuff.
Right. Right.
But I find myself, with my son has it too, and like John says, ADHD is a big killer. So it does help. It helps me because I get to focus on like 4 or 5 different things. Focus on, like, I watched the Fight Club. Dang it, I said it again. I'm watching like your channel. I'm keeping up with Chris Anderson's channel. Working on my website, helping out Raven when I can, helping out Tony with his mining rig that drives me up the wall.
Right. Oh my god.
Yeah. So I find it soothing. My wife doesn't understand yet. She's like, I don't understand. I was like, I don't either. I just do it.
Right.
And it works.
The grind is real and somehow
I haven't fallen apart yet,
satisfactory.
so it's good. I keep going. I'm still young.
Chris Anderson, that's hilarious. Does this rag smell like chloroform to Raven?
Say, hey, what's this? So?
Right.
That's funny.
Looks
So,
like we're coming
anybody out there have a question before we run out of time?
Right, we're coming up to the 1 hour point. So yeah, anybody that's here, ask
question away. Oh, he can't watch. Later, man. Later, Brian's neighbor.
Yep, take it easy. Thanks for showing.
He'll see you around.
Right.
But yeah, so I would for sure love to join in. As we were talking about.
Yeah, I'm glad.
Join in. Yeah, there you go. Good job, Chris. Yeah, post shit away.
Right.
I would love to. I'm free most Wednesdays. Wednesdays is usually my free day. I'm off Tuesdays and Wednesdays. It's like my days off during my full day off. I'm always home during the day. I don't go to work till like 5 o'clock in the afternoon. So, those are my 2 days off. But I got ballet on Tuesdays with my kids, so I am unavailable on Tuesday nights.
Oh, Chris he's wondering how we get the chat and the music into the stream.
That's a good question.
Yeah, that's actually how you set up OBS. So whenever you're setting up your scenes, you can pull in your desktop to view. You can pull in your actual camera, like we have, like I have for Discord right now. You can actually pull that into OBS also, and kind of layer it, and you can actually put in there a section for music. I can actually help you later on and help you set up OBS and everything. It's actually pretty easy, actually. Not very hard.
I need that tutorial as well. Well, kind of. I got OBS set up, and I'm using it. I use it to make a couple videos. I just can't figure out how to use it with like Zoom, because I really like Zoom's screen share, but I'm only limited to a certain amount of time.
Yeah, unless you're paying for it, it's only 30 minutes.
Yeah. And I ain't paying for shit.
Yeah, Mr. Anderson figured that one out. That's why we end up doing like a bunch of streams, but I think he now pays for it. I forget.
I don't know. I have no clue. I have no clue how any of that works. I just set up like my Zoom account the other day, and I like it. It helps. Especially when
nope, he didn't buy. So he's still on a 30-minute too.
Yeah, it's a bummer, but it works. So yeah, Wednesdays, dude. Wednesdays.
Yeah, we'll definitely have to do it. And like,
if Life Size Box is doing it on Wednesdays now, because I thought he was on Tuesdays.
I thought so too.
They were like, "Oh, he streams today," and I was like, "What? I thought he streams on Tuesdays, but he didn't stream yesterday." And so I was all confused.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. So if he streams on Wednesdays, we just stream after he streams.
Right.
Or before he. No, I can't do it before he streams. I gotta get to bed.
Right.
I'm getting ahead of myself.
Yeah. Don't commit too much now.
Yeah, I'm getting ahead of myself.
I like the enthusiasm though.
Yeah. Because I mean, this is my first live stream, everybody. So.
And you nailed it.
I hope it's up to par. Haven't any complaints yet, so.
Right. This is like my first one that I'm leading, so I think we did a good job. Nobody's complained, and hopefully nobody grills us later.
I'm open to a little bit of grilling, you know.
Right, it's constructive.
That way I know what's going on. I don't know that I fucked up unless somebody said something. So I'm just gonna keep going.
Right.
Oh well. But yeah, man, love to be a part of the team.
Awesome. And yeah, whenever they get the whole yen stuff going with the teams and groups, definitely get you on board with all of that, and we'll get together in an actual mining community, because that's pretty much what my goal is that there's too many people they don't want to help people in this space. They don't want to bring the miners together. They're scared that each miner is going to bring up the difficulty, and I think they've got it wrong. It's the people who are whales. You know, it's like people who are putting out multi-million-dollar facilities. Those are the ones that that you got to be worried about, and they're getting the information regardless.
Right.
So
I'm reading this chat, it's hilarious.
Yeah.
That's good stuff.
Yep.
Free is always good.
Yes.
I mean, that's why I switched from SMOS to Hive.
Yep.
I was tired of paying my Bitcoin to SMOS to mine.
Yep.
No.
Oh, and then Chris.
Like,
Chris we have to shill Chris a little bit here too. You know, with with his channel a bit too far. Definitely check out his podcasts, guys.
Definitely post your link, dude.
Yeah.
Since you're a moderator, you can do that.
Right? Snaps.
I'm not. Yeah. Do it. I think he said he was gonna have a podcast after this. I don't know.
Right.
If he said he was going to.
I'll probably jump onto that too.
I always jump on there whenever I can, because it's always nice to get a little raunchy.
Right. Get the funnies out.
Yeah. I mean, you gotta get a little bit too far every now and then.
Just saying.
Yeah. But it's been a good chat, man. I've enjoyed being here. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, actually, the hour kind of flew by pretty quickly.
It really did. I was like, wow, how long have we been doing this? I don't even remember. Right? I haven't checked. I was like, it's
time
like
to go.
an hour.
Really?
That quick? Okay. I mean, all right, whatever.
Right.
Time flies when you're having fun.
Hell yeah. So definitely, check out CryptoMykel's channel. He's got some good information up on there. He's just starting off, so show him some love, guys. Of course, smash that like button, as Agent Scully would say.
Smash away, man. Love it.
Right. Got to get him on there just to do this.
I love it. Every time he does it, just
his hands just become a blur.
Smash away, dude. Just keep on going. Smash it. Break it.
Right.
But make sure that when you stop smashing, it's on the thumbs up.
Exactly.
Don't let it not thumbs up. Just keep it on the thumbs up.
Right. Don't leave me hanging.
Right. No one likes that. It's like when you go for that fist bump and then they don't fist bump you back. They just.
Right. And you're like, oh.
Hey.
Really?
Hey, bro. Fist bump me, bro.
And of course, we're coming up to the last few seconds, it looks like now. And thank you everybody that stuck around until the very end. You know, after this video, you know, definitely let us know how we did. If you see anything that we can improve on, if you guys think of any questions afterwards, even drop them down in the video below. I'll at least come back on the backside and answer them. And if it's something that both me and CryptoMykel can come hit you up on, we'll help you out.
For sure.
And with that, guys, I guess it's gonna be we're gonna end it right here. And of course,
Sounds great, man.
we'll see you on the next one. And
Later, guys. Good.